Hey everybody, Rojo here. So this episode is like all reading. Basically, we find an interesting journal of the professors, but it's pretty tedious, slow going. So I'm uploading this as an extra episode, and we will continue to explore the surrounding area next time. I was looking at the map that we found in the Atlantis room. And there's definitely at least like 3, I think, exhibits that we haven't seen yet. As well as, there's a way to get to like this dude's bedroom. And I think I know where it is. I think it's here. I had mistaken this for the elevator, like somehow a different elevator. One that we had already come in, I think. But no, I think this is going to take us... Nice, we got zombie heads now. Yeah, I think this is going to take us to his bedroom and study, if we can solve this. So that's what we're going to try to do. And it may be a little more challenging than one might initially expect. We shall see. Let's see, how far down? So that one goes 3. So that one is theoretically all set. As is that one. Move ya. Thusly, I guess you're sort of all set. But then we got to get this guy out of the way as well. Actually, if we just do... No, that's not going to work. Never mind. Alright, well, let's just try to do this. Or actually, let's... So this one will never, ever be in the right spot, unfortunately. If I do this... Yeah, it's not going to get any better. What we could do instead, maybe, is... try this? No, that's not going to be better either. Just need to get one more in place here, and then we'll be all set. But we can't move to the right if it's already over there. Perhaps something like this. Well, that's always going to move 2. And these are always going to move 2. But perhaps if we can do... So that one's always going to move 2. What if we start moving this one over? Just so we can, like... I don't know, get one flipped around or something. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to accomplish here. Alright, but this one can never go in that position. So we have to have one from here go. We can get to where we need to be if we go down this way. Okay, alright. I think we're sort of making some progress here. We still need that one to go there. Now this one's going to cause us some problems. So we need this one to go like that. Right, okay, so that one's, yeah, that's not going to work, but if we can get it to go here, maybe? No, because it'll go down 3 from there. Maybe if we go... Let's try to think, something... Yeah, I don't know, I think I'm going to give up on this one. I'm going to try it again. Got too stuck in my own head there for a bit. Alright, so that's like that, and these ones all go down by 1. So, we can just get that one to go like that, maybe, and then we take this one. This one will eventually work, I think. Oh no, maybe not. I take it back. This one will not eventually work. Nor will that one. What if we do something... No, it's not going to work either. What if we do something like this? Get one over here. I guess that kind of works. There we go. We've got that one now. So we're just going to figure out how we're going to get this one to there. Or one like it to there. It's going to be harder to do than one might expect. Because that one's basically going to be stuck there unless we go here. And we can start moving it down instead. You can get that one like that. And then what about this one? Okay. I think we did it. Finally, okay. Let's hope we don't have to go up here twice. And, yeah, only one button for this one. Perhaps here we'll find more jars, or perhaps we'll find some additional answers as to what is going on here. Or who the crap Mr. Windlenot here actually is. Is he really just a scientist? Who can say? Very classy. Can't look at that. Can't do anything with that either. Oh, here we go. If we go... There we go. Go through that way. He's got a journal, a picture of, I guess, his kid there. Which makes sense. Let's see. September 1st, 1959. Dear Geoffrey, I am addressing this diary to you. I know you are only 4 and too young to read, but it pleases me. Tomorrow the adventure begins. I start teaching at the college. I have made the decision to drop the title Sir and go by Professor Windlenot. What do you think? Let's just see. Let's see. A few days later. Dear Geoffrey, this isn't a college. It's a fool? Oh no, a football fan club. I gotcha, okay. This isn't a college, it's a football fan club. No one wants to talk about archaeology, only the latest football score. They'll wake up when I show them some of my more controversial discoveries. I do, however, have a minor problem. My department head has given me a ridiculous curriculum outline to follow. I have conveniently misplaced it. A couple months later, Dear Geoffrey, I miss England. While I like America, it's very lonely. I was hoping to form the kind of relationships with the students here that I had with my professors at Oxford, but that doesn't seem possible. Today I heard one of the students refer to me as Windlenot. I'm going to finish out my teaching contract and then see what the future brings. I will go to London for a short visit for Christmas. Several months later, Dear Geoffrey, I've purchased some land outside this little town of Mount Pleasant. When I saw the outcropping of rocks, it reminded me of Cumberland, where where the something here is built. Oh, where the summer home is built. The minute I saw it, I pictured a museum standing tall above the trees for all to see. Can't you see it, Geoffrey? An archaeological museum of the strange and unusual. A place where only you and I know its secrets. Alright, more months later. Dear Geoffrey, today was a momentous occasion It was the groundbreaking for Professor Windelknot's Museum of the Strange and Unusual. I found that Americans like this sort of title. The entire Chamber of Commerce was there, including the mayor. Had I attempted to build this museum in England, I would have been laughed at, but here I am respected and admired, not because of my money. October 4th, 1916. Let's see. Dear Geoffrey, the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce came to visit me today. He can't comprehend the need for secrecy during the museum's construction. I think he is a construction contractor, and greedier than first believed, I believe. He grew quite red in the face as I had to explain to him that the people of this town must know nothing about the museum's secrets. If they did, it would defeat the entire purpose of the museum. I must remain here, I must remember to write you a letter extending my apologies for my absence at Christmas this year. Ooh. A couple years later, dear Geoffrey, this is the third Christmas away from you. The museum is more work than I had ever imagined. Between arguing with the mayor and disputes with the out-of-town contractors, the museum will take much longer than I expected to build. I'm so glad I have your picture to keep me company. And then 3 years later, dear Geoffrey, I just returned from Central America. I found some remarkable artifacts for the museum, but upon my return, the contractor reminded me that the stone magma had gone on strike. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not really quite sure what that says. Stone something supplier, maybe. I mean, not what the word is, but anyway, had gone on strike. Oh no, the stonemasons. That makes sense. I don't trust this contractor and must look for another one. At this rate, the museum will never be finished. Even longer. Dear Geoffrey, I am never totally self-sufficient. When the mayor threatened to deny me an electrical permit, I ordered a generator from Germany. It was installed last week and the museum is humming along beautifully. Alright, a couple years later. Dear Geoffrey, your mother has broken my heart by asking that I refrain from contacting you. It is something that I have forgotten, or I guess twice, that I've forgotten your birthday once or twice. No, that's not right. But anyway, I've forgotten your birthday once or twice, but I've always written you and sent gifts. Perhaps it would have been prudent to have written her once or twice. Perhaps. But perhaps Mary Elizabeth is right. Your future is important. I must vow and something. I can't even let you know it. Oh, I miss you. And something I can't even let you know it. More, I guess, maybe. And now I can't even let you know it. Yeah, that makes sense. The cursive is starting to go cross-eyed from it. Dear Geoffrey, I received a newspaper clipping from my accountant, Joseph Whitney, regarding your acceptance to Oxford. I'm glad to know that you were to know what you were doing. I'm having a hard time getting up in the morning. I had a clock added to the tower above something. To the tower something. I've set it to wake me up every morning at 5:30 a.m. It has no AM or PM function, so it will remind me again that it is time to eat at 5:30 p.m. If only I will remember to set it. Still got a ways to go, I guess. Dear Geoffrey, the museum, something forward with several exhibitions, nearing completion. I guess goes forward, something like that. Today, the laborer installed the finishing touches to the Mysteries of the Days or something like that. I don't know. It is to be the first completed exhibit, and I wish you could see it. The current laborers are from Mexico and are very patient with my rusty Spanish. We get along well, and the work is going faster with them here. Okay, dear Geoffrey, my Spanish is getting better. The Mexican workers have told me a South American legend that I have never heard before. They say that there is something of the there is, I guess, maybe something of the legend in Lima, among the remains of a something archaeologist. I am more excited than I have been in several years when the clock chimed. Oh boy, reading at a third grade level at the moment, if that. When the clock chimed at 3:15 a.m., the opposite of my 3:15 p.m. tea time, I was so excited that I imitated, something of going back to sleep. I get up and begin writing to the authorities in Lima. Instead, I guess? I don't know. Oh boy, we're not done yet. What is this? It's been years and years. Dear Geoffrey, after the lengthy negotiations, I've convinced the local government in Lima, Peru, to sell me the possessions of Siegfried de Schwartz. I am now anxiously awaiting shipment of the artifacts. And then, only a month, or so, not even a month later, a couple weeks later, or a month and a couple weeks later. Dear Geoffrey, the legend, was this the legend, something and stone tablets are every bit as amazing as the Mexicans had led me to believe. Pottery, something in stone tablets, yeah. Anyway, the legend revolves around demon spirits that are imprisoned in the pots, in the pot. Tiny vessels that I am now in possession of. The Schwartz, or rather Mr. Schwartz, was rumored to have been killed by the spirits, and the vessels were so feared that the story made its way into Mexico. I was about to open one of them to investigate, but the Mexican workers panicked and threatened to leave. I have decided to call in an expert to read the stone tablets. Let's see. So this is going to be a couple years later. Dear Geoffrey, Professor Edmund something or other read the stone tablets. He said the original translations were very accurate, if overdramatic. I've placed the vessels in a tomb-like display of their something or other. The Mexicans became so obsessed and disturbed about the something that they left last week. They feared that someone would would break the seal, I guess, maybe? Break the seals? I believe there is something mysterious about these thingamajigs. I'll have to curb even my own curiosity. Let's see, dear Geoffrey, without the Mexicans, the final touches of the museum are going very slowly. I found another team of workers today. I think I will spend the next few months devoted entirely to finishing my collections. I am so tired of fighting with laborers, and there are still many display cases that need filling. Let's see, so this is going to be a few months later. I made a trip into Mount Pleasant today, and a very odd thing happened. This strange boy with curly hair kept staring at me and taking notes in his notebook. I say strange because I thought I knew everyone in Mount Pleasant, at least by sight. and I've never seen him before. He reminds me of myself as a boy. And let's see, I saw that boy again. Or should I say, he saw me. It was such a nice fall day that I walked to the great office, to the post office. Upon my return to the museum, I noticed he was following me. He tried to be discreet, but failed miserably. Every time I paused, he would stop and write in his journal, or tie his shoe. Something time he tied his shoe. Seven times, I think. I wonder why he's following me. See, dear Geoffrey, I have decided to have my hair cut today, just for an excuse to see the young man again. I asked the barber who he was, and he said he didn't know his name, but that his father was a new professor up at the university. As luck would have it, the young man followed me home again. I had to struggle to keep from laughing because someone else was following him. It appeared to be a rather pretty young lady who was doing a better job of following him than he was of following me. This is becoming quite a good mystery. I almost hate to depart for Africa in a few days. Okay. Dear Geoffrey, two momentous things happened today. First, I received your letter. It was all I could do to keep from picking up the phone and calling you. Instead, I will write you. I want to use just the right words. After so long a time, words are very important. The second thing that happened was I finally came face to face with the young man again. He's working at the bookstore. Surprisingly, he asked me several questions about the museum. I purposely stared at him for a long time, I guess, purportedly. I don't know, something like that. I knew that he was something of me, and he got quite red in the face. At the very same instant, from behind me, one of the bookshelves, or no, at the very same instant from behind one of the bookshelves, the girl that had followed him earlier was staring at him, too. When I return from Africa, I will invite both of them to the museum, and, I guess test some of my best puzzles on them. There we go. So he was going to invite them to the museum anyway, but they snuck in. Alright, well, I think I'll definitely upload this as an extra episode because that took way too freaking long. And then we will, we'll explore this room next time.